Good evening. Welcome to this episode of Hypnotist Bernie's Exposition. Joining us tonight is Audrey and Marcy, right? Welcome, guys.
Thanks.
So, Audrey, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I am a cook. I go to culinary school,
Okay.
and I'm a model, and yeah.
How long have you been cooking?
Well, I've been in food service for 8 years.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've been cooking ever since I was a little kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
What got you involved in culinary?
I don't know, like ever since I had an easy bake oven as a kid, I've just been like addicted to it. Like, I used to like waitress for my family and stuff, and like take their orders and like give them a bill for like $1.10. You know, like when I was like this big. You know. Yeah, I've just been into it for a long time.
So would you consider yourself a baker? What's your specialty?
My specialty is homemade pasta and homemade sauce.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
But as for baking, I took a baking class, and ever since I took that class, I've been addicted to it. So every weekend when I go to my boyfriend's house, I bake him chocolate chip cookies, and I bake muffins for him to bring into work.
Right.
So his coworkers love me, you know, because I have fresh muffins for them all the time.
Nice, nice. Did you go to school for this?
Yeah, I go to Le Cordon Bleu.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Do they specialize in special school of cooking?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a culinary school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, is there like the French or the Italian?
Yeah, it's French.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. How long have you been modeling?
Well, actually, Marcy here is a photographer, and about 2-3 years ago, she asked me to pose for her.
Okay.
So she took some pictures of me, and I really enjoyed it. And then just about probably like 6 months ago, I decided I want to get back into it. So I've been modeling like non-stop for like 6 months, like 2 shoots a week or 1 shoot a week at least. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I got you into modeling?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
That's awesome.
Great. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself, Marcy.
Well, I'm from Albania. I've been living in the States for like 11 years now.
Oh, wow.
And I've been going to school, working, doing this and that. So I realized I liked photography a lot and decided I wanted to pursue it.
Oh, wow.
And I went to New England School of Photography by Cameron Square.
Nice.
And graduated last year. Ever since then, I'm trying to stay still involved, but it's a little tough since everybody is a photographer now. They have an expensive camera and they know how to take pictures, so it's tough. It's competitive, but I'm trying to get gigs still. It's going okay. It could be better though.
How would you describe your style?
It varies a lot.
Okay.
It's documentary-ish, fine art.
Okay.
Editorial, architecture. I do all sorts of stuff. So my style, I guess, I like a lot of close-ups. I like a lot of people, voyeuristic shots and things like that. You know, I don't really know how to describe my style. Somebody said that style is the death of creativity, so I'm gonna stick with that.
That's true. That's true. But I also don't know what else to ask you.
Well, I don't know.
Who's your favorite photographer, maybe? Or what type of
Joel Peter Whitkin would have to be my favorite photographer.
Okay.
He's a New Yorker who moved to Mexico, and he plays a lot with dead things. He makes them into like beautiful still lifes. Yeah, his style is pretty macabre actually and bleak, but it's also beautiful and calm. Depends on what you look for, I guess, you know. And his pictures have a little bit of everything for everybody.
Oh, wow.
So, I'd say he's my favorite photographer as far as classical style goes, and as far as, you know, contemporary ones, Angela Boatwright. That's my favorite photographer.
You have to tell me about that.
Sure.
Okay, please tell me about that.
Right now?
Yeah.
About Angela Boatwright, the photographer?
Or her work.
Her work, yeah. She started out with just shooting bands. And then she got published when she was about 15.
Okay.
She took a picture of the band called Sick of It All and made it into the zine, and then ever since then she's been involved with just working with bands. She shoots a lot of black and white film. She's like the only photographer that I know that, you know, who's exclusively shooting film and not digital. She shot a lot of like famous artists for Spin Magazine, Rolling Stones,
Do you
Vice.
know how to develop film?
Of course, yeah, that's what I did in school. Yeah.
Is it? There's a lot of people still work with film?
Yeah, it's getting to be kind of like an expensive, accessory, because everybody switched to digital. So like those purists who still stick to film, have to pay more because the demand is less for it.
Right.
So they jacked up the prices on a lot of film paper and film chemicals and.
But it's also, well, I don't know a lot about photography, but I guess in the past, the art is how it was exposed in the darkroom. Makes the photograph.
It's a little bit of both. It's exposure before the darkroom, and then the workflow in the darkroom. It's two different processes that bring, the final success, I guess. Or
all right. So Audrey, what would you like to work on today with Hypnosis?
I want to know how to play the guitar.
Okay.
Yeah, and I also want to cut down smoking because I smoke like a pack and a half of cigarettes a day. Sometimes when I'm drinking, I smoke like 2 packs. It's pretty bad. So I want to cut down to like a half a pack a day, save some money,
Okay, but you don't want to stop completely.
No.
Okay.
I love cigarettes.
Sure. So how long have you been a smoker?
10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
What got you started?
I don't know, like I was like 13 and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be cool and smoke cigarettes and I just thought it was cool, so.
You still think it's cool?
Do I? Yeah.
you smoke a lot during photography shoots.
Yeah, that's true, but that's just because I wanted to take a cigarette break and they wanted to keep shooting me, so.
So, what I guess you've already answered this, but when do you smoke?
When do I smoke? First thing in the morning when I wake up.
Okay.
5 minutes later when I have my coffee.
Okay.
5 minutes later when I'm done with my coffee. I smoke.
But you don't smoke
right before I get on the train, right after I get off the train.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 minutes before I fall asleep.
Okay. So how would you like to cut down?
I don't know, I just want to like be one of those people that can just like smoke maybe only 10 cigarettes a day.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I don't know, I have asthma too, and it's really bad for me, and I'm wasting a lot of money. It's like $8.50 a pack now for the good ones,
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah. And I have a guitar at my house, and I kind of want to know how to play it. I can't even tune the thing. But I still mess around with it sometimes, and I make like riffs, like I make songs, like I have Adobe Audition, and I just like play my guitar and like make like, bullshit songs, but I want to know how to actually play it. Huh?
How did that go?
How does it go?
Yeah.
I don't know, like some of them come out pretty cool actually.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. But it would be awesome if I could learn how to
shred.
Yeah.
Do you have somebody who's teaching you?
No.
Do you?
But I can get somebody to
Do you have a
teach me.
plan to learn?
Yeah, like I could go online and just like get a guitar tuner.
Yeah, go on YouTube. I'm sure that somebody's got the lesson there.
Yeah, I can do that. Like I can just do it from my home.
All right.
But like my dad has like a natural talent for it, and like I kind of have a natural talent for it, kind of. Like when my guitar is tuned, I can write riffs like not like really good ones, but ones that sound cool. So I think if I could like learn.
Okay.
If I was able to learn like better, then I could really kick ass at it.
All right. So how would you foresee hypnosis could help you learn guitar?
Maybe like hypnosis could get rid of my fear of the instrument itself. Because sometimes I'm just like, oh, I don't know how to use this thing,
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe that could help, or just making me more motivated to actually like pick it up and play it.
Okay. Do you have a music background?
Yeah, I used to be in a band called Padded Hell.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm like a punk rock singer, I guess.
Oh, cool.
But
she's pretty good at it too.
Yeah,
nice,
like I'd be on the ground screaming, and the audience would get really into it and stuff. It was really fun. I had a song called Car Crash where I'm just like screaming like I'm dying in a car crash, and like that's like kind of like our hit.
Oh, yeah.
But I quit that band like a while ago because
it's too intense.
She fired your dad actually.
Yeah, my dad was in the band. I fired him from the band, and then like we got a new bassist, and I didn't really like him that much, and then like. I don't know, then it just got boring. We weren't writing any new songs, and my guitarist was the original guitarist from the band Anal Cunt, which is really popular.
Oh, wow.
And
where did you get that?
Huh?
Where did you
How
get
did you
it?
find him?
How did I find him?
Yeah.
He's just been a friend of friends forever. But he wanted me to start singing sappy songs about how his girlfriend left him and stuff like that.
He's got a new one
I was
now.
like, huh?
Mike Mahan?
Yeah.
He's got a new girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, no, it's the same old
Oh, it's the
girlfriend.
same old one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just didn't want to sing songs like that, so I was like, I'm leaving this band. And my drummer was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. But it was fun while it lasted. But I want to start another band, and like, yeah, I'd like to be able to play some like.
So those of you who are watching and who are also thinking about a band, call us, and then we'll set you up with Audrey. Right here. Yeah.
Yeah, MySpace me.
MySpacer, yeah.
MySpace.com/Audrey Hell modeling site.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have your songs on MySpace?
No, there's no songs on there. It's just all modeling pictures.
All right. Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, the Padded Hell stuff. You can go to MySpace.com/Padded Hell.
Okay.
And you can listen to like our songs. But I'm pretty embarrassed about that band because I don't listen to punk rock anymore.
Okay.
I listen to like black metal.
All right. Okay.
And like I want to start like a black metal band, and like I don't know, like I'm not even into punk rock, but everybody thinks I'm this like big time punk rocker, but I'm like I'm not even like that.
All right.
So it's not a good example of like what I want to do. It's just what I have done.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So Marcy, you want to play drums, right?
Yeah, I don't think that would happen through hypnosis though. So
have you
I'm
played
just
drums
skeptical.
before?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, I think. But people who are actual drummers beg to differ because they want me to go, you know,
Maybe
step
you
by
can
step,
hypnotize us and then we'll
step
start
by
a band.
step.
Yeah. There you go.
High five.
Yeah, I think I play pretty well as far as following like somebody on guitar or,
Okay.
you know, keeping a steady beat. And I just like to, like she said, you know, she wants to get better at guitar. I want to just kind of, you know, be able to not fail, I guess.
Okay.
So a lot of times I play for 5 minutes and then I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it. For as far as hypnosis goes, I'd like to quit smoking.
Okay. You like quit completely?
Yes.
Okay. That's good. Would you like to do this today?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
So we both want to be musicians and we both
Yes.
don't want cigarettes anymore.
You see, it all works out.
Yeah.
Very logical.
Mhm.
All right, so I would need you to sit back about 10 inches. Push your chair back about 10 inches. That's good. And Marcy, I want you to push your chair back about 10 inches. And push your chair closer to her. Side to side. All right. I want you guys to put out your hands like this. Now stare at find a spot on the ceiling. And just stare at that spot. Now, as I count backwards from 3 to 1, when I reach the number 1, I would like you guys to just close your eyes and let yourself drift. As soon as you close your eyes, I would like you to imagine yourself on a calm, quiet beach. You can feel the warm ray of the sun on the tip of your nose. You can feel the warm ray of the sun on your cheek. And you can feel the warm ray of the sun on your chin and your neck and your shoulders. And you can feel the warm ray of the sun on the center of your body. 3, 2, 1, close your eyes. That's right. And I want you to imagine yourself still on this calm, quiet beach. And I want you to imagine the that one of your arm is getting lighter and lighter and lighter. Feeling as if there's 10 helium balloons attached to a string, attached to a finger on the lighter arm. And just let the lighter arm drift up, up, up into the air. That's right. Now I want you to imagine the other arm. The other arm being heavier and heavier and heavier. Feel the heavier arm being weighed down by a textbook on top of the heavier arm, gently pushing it down, down, down. Let the lighter arm float, float, and float. Let the heavier arm sink, sink, and sink. So, now feel the lighter arm just drift up, up, and up. Feel the heavy arm becoming heavier and heavier. That's right. The lighter arm becoming more and more. That's right. Still feeling the warm ray of the sun on your shoulders, on your chin, around your ears. I kind of feel I will let you to open your eyes. And when I say sleep now, you're going to close your eyes and let yourself drift 10 times as deep in hypnosis. Between 10 times as deep. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. How are you?
Fine. Can I put my arm down?
Yes. Look up here.
Huh?
Look up here and sleep now. That's right. Relax. Let go. Sleep. That's right. Let yourself sink deeper and deeper down. Loose, limp, relax. That's right. At count of 3, I would like you to open your eyes again. And great. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. How are you?
Fine.
Look up here. Sleep down. That's right. Just let yourself sink even deeper, more and more relaxed. That's right. Feeling so good, so calm, so confident. Just let yourself go and sleep. That's right. Now, Audrey, you and I have talked about this just a minute ago, how you would like to cut back on cigarettes. Now, I want you to just imagine all those times that you know and I know are necessary to smoke. And I would like you to use your unconscious mind to find all those times when you can do without the cigarettes. And just erase those leads right now. Use your unconscious mind to eliminate that need to smoke, either before or after coffee. You know and I know that there's no need to smoke then. Use your unconscious mind to undo any emotional attachment you have with smoking. You know and I know that you do not need to smoke. The willpower is stronger than that. At some point in the past, you might feel that smoking may have been good for you, or smoking may have served some purposes. You can let that go right now. Use your unconscious mind to find all the unnecessary emotions, all the unnecessary stress, and just let them go right now. That's right. And in place, you find yourself filling up with confidence and a mastery over your emotions, mastery over your self-disciplines. You can discipline yourself to only smoke 10 cigarettes a day. You'll find your unconscious mind unconsciously counting how many cigarettes you smoke. As soon as it hit 10, you'll find that you will no longer want to smoke. You'll find that you will no longer have any intention to smoke at all. And Audrey, we just talked about how you would also want to become a better guitar player. You know you have never had formal training before, but you will let that fear dissipate into the universe right now. You have a strong musical background, and you have confidence to perform. And your unconscious mind know that your potential and your talent is unlimited. So I would like you to use your unconscious mind to find all those times where you say to yourself that you do not know how to play guitar or anything that may be blocking you from playing guitar naturally, confidently, easily. And just let that go right now. Let that dissipate into the universe right now. That's right. You may still hear other sounds in this room, but they will not bother you at all. Each sound that you hear, it just help you drift further and further in hypnosis. Now in place of all the negative emotions that have left you, in place of all the self-doubt that are no longer part of you, you are now filled up with a positive energy and a positive light throughout your mind and your body. I want your unconscious mind to know that you are a natural and gifted, talented guitar player. You've always known how to play guitar. It is part of you, part of your talent, part of your gift. And feel that seed inside your mind, and feel the seed inside your body start to grow. Feel your ears and your eyelids and your lips and your eyebrow filling up with the talent of a pure, good, natural guitar player. Feel your neck, your body, your arm, your fingers becoming natural, talented guitar player. The moment you see the note, the moment you see a lesson, the moment somebody teaches you how to play guitar, you will automatically learn that without hesitation, and it will all happen effortlessly and easily. Your eye, your mind, your ear, all your senses and all your fingers will come together without any doubt or any hesitation. It will all just happen easily and effortlessly because you know you are a great guitar player. That's right. That's right. Now I want you to use your unconscious mind to take the next half minute or so and just let all these positive suggestions sink into your mind. Let all these positive suggestions sink into your body. And find every bit of obstacle that you may have in the past and let them go. That's right. And let all these positive lights and voices and energy just flows through your mind, flows through your body. That's right. That's right. That's right. Now I'm going to count from 1 to 10. When I reach the number 10, I come back to this room feeling great, fully confident, feeling great, feeling like you just left the last 12 hours. Well rested and ready to take on life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take a deep breath in. 9. Whenever you're ready, 10. It was great, isn't it?
Yeah, that was weird.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Time is up. All right. We'll talk more in the hallway.